Do y'all find yourselves wanting to play with glitter as much as I do? I swear there's a 10-year-old child inside of me. But I did want to share with you some glitter applications. I specifically have used some glitter from a company called Fairy Tale Apothecary. There was a glitter that I saw a pouring medium artist use in one of her pieces that was like a beachy seaside kind of with rocks and so forth in it, but it also had this really cool sand glitter. It's called Tam Glam sand glitter, and it is gorgeous. Anyway, it's got all these sparkly kind of glassy pieces looking in it. So let me show you how I use that particular glitter and achieve different results with it.
Okay, in this piece, I have some of the Tan Glam glitter mixed with resin, and I also have glitter from another company called Glitter Makes It. They have one called Wookie Delight, and that's the brown glitter you see here. But the first thing I had to do was I needed to cone on some paint. I've got this gray line that I've been practicing, and I think I'm getting better. And you can see that that is allowing me to sort of hold in the resin into place. And what's really cool is that Tan Glam glitter is that sand shows it's actually got some green and orangey highlights in it. So I thought that was really cool how it sort of changed appearance once I mixed it into the resin. With the piece that I'm currently working on, you can see that now what I did was instead of using resin, I used another material called liquid glass. And this is a pouring medium, but with a resin-like finish. So it can be used on top of the painting as a finisher, sort of sealant with a resin-like finish, or I also use this as an adhesive. So I just poured some on with a stick and pushed it out into the corners, and then I just sprinkled that Tan Glam glitter on top, and so you end up with a very sandy like finish. And then for this other glitter that I had called Mermaid Tail, and that's actually from Glitter Makes It, when I mixed the Mermaid Tail with the Tri Art liquid glass, it actually lays the glitter flat. So two different finishes using this Tri Art liquid glass, but I really like the way that sand is giving the painting some texture. And I feel like you can see the qualities of the sand better with this particular application.
Can you tell I'm testing out a particular pattern over and over again until I get it right? So this is the first piece I did, and this also has the Tan Glam sand on it, and I ended up using the liquid glass over the entire painting as a finishing coat. Now, it's a little bit more difficult to work with than, let's say, some sort of pouring medium. It is thicker. It says it's self-leveling, but I did have some challenges with it here on some of the edges and the corners. The middle leveled out very beautifully, but I would just say it's probably going to take me some practice to use this as a finishing coat like this. The other thing to note is I did do a no-no. I put this is just a little simple, canvas panel, and it does say that you want to use this on hard surfaces because it is not as hard as resin. So for example, I just poured some leftover that I had on a little wooden pebble that I had already painted, and it doesn't stand up as much as resin. It's spread out a little bit more, a little bit faster, and I noticed that it's a little bit softer than resin is, so it's not intended to be hard where I haven't tried making any beads with it, the paint beads or anything like that, but just note that this is actually intended to be placed on hard surfaces that aren't malleable, that won't create some problems with, I think that the challenge could be that this may crack or leave a crease if you bend it. And then lastly, just as an FYI, this one actually has 3 coats of this stuff on it, where I kept trying to fix problems that I was having with it. So some of the other colors that I purchased from Fairy Tale Apothecary are called Dancing Moon Fairy Dust. So these are the fine glitters. Look at that. Boy. Love that blue. Then I got this lovely teal color. This one's called Fiji. You can see that teal shimmer shift. And then finally, I also purchased the Enchanted Forest. And by the way, I store my glitters in these containers. I find them easier to get the glitter out of these containers rather than in the bags, because the bags can, tilt over. And so these are a lot easier. You just get a little glitter spoon and you can manage pretty easily. So I will say that they are very high quality glitters, and you're going to pay the price for them. They're pricey per ounce. But if you are interested and wanted to give them a try, at least they did give me a discount code that you can use. So it's Deborah, DEBORAH, 33970. If you wanted to give them a try, at least that'll make it a little bit less painful to try a really good quality glitter. Anyway, there we go. Lots of options in terms of using the same glitter with different types of medium or finishes, and getting some lovely different effects. Hope you guys have fun with your own little science projects. I know I'm having fun with mine.